Salisbury Center, this is the main event of the evening. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Arthur Payton III.
Arthur Payton III coming up here fighting out of Kaizen MMA. He's 27 years of age. This is the main event, Josh. This is what we've been waiting for. He's standing up 5'9". And listen, I forgot my boy Brandon over there doing all the work on the camera. So, you know, as you run through everybody, I don't have a list. I'm doing it all off the top of my head. So.
And we're going to see a lot of action out of this one. Arthur's coming out. He's going to come out strong and fast. Kaizen, of course, has been on this whole card, and they're going to end strong.
And the main event here, it traditionally has never let us down.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And we saw these bigger guys, 6'1", 6 foot, 3 or 4 fights ago. Those guys were actually putting in some work. I think you're getting ready to see the 170, maybe not as tall with 5'9" versus 5'10".
Right.
But still the work's going to get put in, and it's going to be super, super fast.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow, very cut, very fit. We just, it's funny. We talk about TCB and the differences between MMA and Thai Championship Boxing. We'll see guys come out in Cagezilla that look like they just got back from Wendy's.
Yeah.
And they go in here and they fight. And they put on a good fight. It's not that they don't put on a good fight.
Yes.
They just don't look like they're going to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And those, unfortunately, a lot of the independent guys.
Yeah.
And they probably did just come from Wendy's because they don't know
what
not to eat and what to eat before a fight,
I wish I had some Wendy's.
Yeah.
So, but listen, most of the guys that come to TCB, look like they're getting ready to Thai Championship box.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, they're there to try it out.
All right, Chris, take it away.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Ben Collins.
All right, Ben Collins coming to us out of Capital MMA, Alexandria. Ben Collins, 5'10", 170. Right, listen, rules, no headgear. We got shin guards. No shin guards. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
the main event right there.
We would get to that.
Yeah.
We would get to that. Elbow guards. We don't want cut faces. You know what I mean? We don't want to get anybody's eyeballs knocked out.
Absolutely. We got to feel some kicks.
Yeah, we still gotta look good for TikToks and Instagram.
We gotta start. Yeah, throwing some shin bones around.
We can't look bad in the face.
Yeah.
Ben Collins coming out, 5'10" versus 5'9". It shouldn't be too much different when the knees to the stomach.
Right.
And the knees to the chest and
Absolutely.
the knees to the midsection and the rib cages. But we talk about, difference in heights and how that works out. But right now these guys are probably going to be matched up pretty close. All right, let's throw it down to Chris to get some official introductions for the main event. Chris?
Salisbury Center, once again, this is the main event of the evening. This bout is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds, and it is for the vacant TCB 170-pound title. It is brought to you by Wild Style Productions. Check us out at getwild.com. That's WYLDE for all of the latest news on TCB, Cagezilla, and other Salisbury events. And now, ladies and gentlemen, starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'9" and weighing in at 169 pounds, fighting out of Kaizen MMA, it's Arthur Payton III. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'10" and weighing in at 167 pounds, fighting out of Capital MMA of Alexandria, it's Ben Collins. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. It is for the vacant TCB 170-pound championship. It is brought to you by Wild Style Productions, and your referee with the instructions is Angel Ortiz.
All right, Angel Ortiz will be the referee for this event here.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules earlier today. Obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. Fight clean, fight hard. Any final questions? No touch gloves, go back to the corners, get ready to come out fighting.
Not a chance.
One time, Angel. Let somebody ask you a question one time. Slow down. He already went back there and talked to you guys in the back. We don't have any questions. But listen, Ben didn't want to get in the mix. Arthur Payton III stepped right up in the mix, and he wanted to get in somebody's face.
He looks aggressive.
All right, here we go. Coming out touching gloves.
Good kicks right out the bat.
Ben Collins fighting out of the blue corner. They have the white trunks. No ankle guards, no shin guards for this one.
Yep, feeling those shins.
Yeah. Anytime you get cracked there, you're going to feel it. Ooh, good right hand, just missed.
Good, Ben smiling. Oh, landing those kicks. Arthur needs to start checking. They're coming out quick.
Yeah, much, much quicker. Good right hand, good left hand.
Both gentlemen composed. Ooh, good check. Now he's lifting that leg up, Arthur.
Little different here because it's a title fight here, Josh. It's 5 2-minute rounds, not 3.
Oh,
so,
there we go. Okay.
So we got 5 2-minute rounds for the title.
Good high guard by Ben.
So you start talking about 6 minutes worth of fighting, and now it's a true marathon.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Unless that second shot came in. And I think that's they're going to start having to do. Throwing a lot of single shots right now. I'd like to see more 2s, 3-piece combinations. Right now they're throwing big shots.
Ben's like, Angel, I didn't fall down. But not a lot of effort. I think he was just off balance. Not a lot of effort from Arthur as he caught that and threw the leg up just a little bit.
Good check by Ben. Yep. Arthur's dropping that guard a little too low for my comfort.
Ooh, just missed with that right hand. Good job. I think, he ended up on the ground, so I'm going to give it to Arthur just because of that. I think the judges are going to see that as a fall, but as a put down.
Right.
Not necessarily a trip and fall.
I would honestly go with Ben on that one. Just, he was landing more leg kicks. I think he was just he was a little more aggressive and just kind of pushed the pace a little bit more.
And once again, we see the difference between sitting down and not sitting down. Kaizen's got the stool out,
yep.
But Capital does not. And when you get into these now we're talking about 5 rounds.
Right.
So, as we see this.
So that's what you don't want to see. What you don't want to see is you start standing and maybe eventually you get tired and you start sitting down. Now you're entering a different, your opponent can see, oh, I got him now. Now he doesn't want to.
And we've seen everything from guys with the bench almost all the way out to the middle where they're laid back, they got the legs up. Like, this is the recliner.
I understand both tactics. You want to do everything for your fighter, and then you also want to win that mental battle as well.
Coming out really strong here in round 2. Ben really turning up the gas.
Yes.
Arthur's still pretty stoic right in the middle of the ring. This is your type of fight here right here, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. But Ben is putting on a masterclass right now. He's really landing every shot that he's throwing.
I've always when you see Arthur guarding, and he puts his guard up, and he puts it up right next to his face. If you hit somebody in that hand and your face is already touching your face,
right?
If your glove is a touch to your face as a block, and I hit you in that, you're gonna feel that.
You're still gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Just because your guard's up. Hey, some guys hit hard.
Yeah.
You feel it. And especially a kick.
Yeah.
And we got no shin pads on. There's nothing keeping that shin from going through that glove.
But good form from both fighters. The guards are definitely up. We don't have low hands. So good form here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Arthur's starting to drop in a little bit. Oof. And we see Ben dropping it for his kicks. And I'd like to see him setting them up more. But otherwise,
good right hand.
Both fighters doing a very good job. Staying sharp, calculated. And see, that's where, Ben is racking up those points on those leg kicks right now.
That little front.
You can see the redness on Arthur's leg already, and he's starting to back away. Good head kick from Arthur.
Ben gave himself a couple of shots.
Yep, he's ready.
Oh, I see it now. He's just chopping down that front leg. Ooh, good right hand from Ben, though. Or from Arthur, right to the side of the face of Ben.
There we go. Yeah, those leg kicks are going to start adding up, and I think he's going for big right now with those head kicks. He's going to have to really time them. That was a good head kick, but yeah, I think Ben might be up on points.
Yeah, he's really working that front leg. Ben Collins is starting to chop down the front leg of Arthur Payton III, and it's that left front leg. He keeps grabbing that and that outer thigh. Now, he's got super big legs when you see that on there. He's got some big muscles, but still, you're popping that muscle
and adrenaline,
over and over.
Your adrenaline's going, so, it's not the same as maybe in the gym, but it starts to add up, and especially taking a seat in between these rounds. That blood starts to get there. It starts to compile as the rounds go on.
Starts to get stiff.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if he starts to switch chances.
Yeah, and we'll see that, and we've seen it plenty of times in these long fights to where, hey, I'm going to move this other leg to the front. It starts to hurt.
Yeah, you can see, he's got a good face on, but you can tell he's stepping a little funny on that left leg.
Yeah, taking some shots to the front left leg. I like the trunks that Arthur Payton III's wearing here. King Arthur, get your trunks made. I love it. Another chop to the leg. Another chop to the leg. Every time he chops him, it's like Ben gets madder, or Arthur gets madder and madder. But Arthur's
See, now he's starting to feel it. Now he's switching. See, there we go.
Yeah, we gotta stop that. Ooh, another good one.
Yep. He's switching now. He's gonna get that other one eaten up, or he's gonna get to now Ben's gonna see the body, open the body up. Arthur's looking for a big shot. He's loading up a lot.
He's really got that right hand cocked.
Yeah. You can see he's looking for that big head kick. And I can see where he's trying to find that. Both gentlemen are using some good head work, but it's a little too often in my regard. So he may be able to find that,
Good kick to the midsection from Collins.
He just needs to set it up a little bit better. He's got to set it up with his punches, and he'll find that head kick.
Collins' kicks are really landing, right? He's got through the guard of Payton 2 or 3 times with those kicks.
Absolutely, yeah. You can really see the redness on that leg now. Yep. He's got to start checking. He's got to start addressing that. Good kick. He's just looking for that big head kick. His focus has got to be on his defense at this point.
Right. I was going to say Arthur needs to time it because his timing with these kicks on these low kicks, he's really like Ben drops down, like you see his hands come out wide.
Right.
And I really want to see, Arthur jump in there and crack him a couple of times when he's getting chopped down.
Right. Yes.
Like every time he throws the kick, Ben's hands open up.
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, Ben is finding a lot of success with his game plan right now.
Good job there in round number 3 as we make our way towards the end of this main event here.
And I think this is another stylistic matchup where we have a school that's very Thai-oriented, traditional Thai, and a school that has a bigger karate background in Kaizen MMA. So there's less checking. There's a wider stance. That leg is just wide open. So Ben is capitalizing on it, and I think that's a game plan that they kind of came up with as well. Chop that leg up, and maybe open up some bigger shots up top.
You're reading the lips of the guys down here from Capital are, hey, we need to see some more elbows.
Yes.
Incorporate some elbows, elbow. And they're pleading with him to get in close and use your elbows.
Absolutely.
We haven't seen a single clinch.
No, not at all. Not
we
at all.
Haven't seen a single clinch.
Absolute kickboxing match the whole time.
And you worry, maybe both guys don't want to get in that clinch. Maybe both guys are worried about the clinch, don't want to catch an elbow that's going to knock you out. Look at Arthur's going to come across. If Angel's not going to pay attention, I'm going to get ready to go. All right, we're going to tune it up here. We have 2 more rounds left to go in this main event. Arthur Payton III fighting out of the red corner. Ben Collins fighting out of the blue corner. It's Kaizen MMA versus Capital MMA.
Yeah, Ben has to stop moving his head so much offline. He's going to come back and catch one of those kicks again. And I think that might be Kaizen's plan as well. Both schools might have done their research.
Oof.
And that has to be more so, I would say, Arthur's plan. Check one of these kicks in return, Focus on defense and then your return.
Arthur has come out with a different sense of urgency in round 4
Absolutely. Here. Yeah, his corner may have told him he's down on points, and he might be right. They might be right.
Yeah, and I think Ben is he's opening him out. Ooh, good kick. Standing room only here in the Salisbury Center for TCB 34, this main event. Don't give up your back here, bud.
Yeah, the spinning stuff is nice, but you're going to compromise yourself unless you go for it.
30 seconds left to go here in round number 4.
A little tentatively.
Ben kind of slowed down here in round 4, and Payton has come out with a purpose.
It would be a good thing to just, to focus on your defense. There we go. Coast on the points you have, and then take it into the 5th and just pile on.
About 10 seconds left to go here in round 4 of this main event.
Because we see Arthur, he's loading up these big shots.
Well, he is definitely sitting back. He wants to bring one up through Georgia, through the Carolinas, and catch him. Like he's had it cocked for 4 rounds. I keep waiting for him to turn it loose. 5th and final round coming up here. This main event here at TCB 34. Been a great card. And don't forget, coming up August 12th is our next MMA event. You guys make sure you go and get your tickets. You guys can go to CageZilla.com, TCB Fights, or GetWild.com. Use the promo code Monster Energy. Before midnight tonight, you got about 30 minutes. Get $20 off at your CageZilla 74. The seconds are pleading with Ben Collins. Please use your elbows. Here we go, start the fifth and final round here at tonight's title fight. I'm gonna tell you, Arthur's coming out.
Yeah, he knows he's low on points. He needs to finish this or really make this last round count the whole time.
Oh, good knee from Collins.
A little low.
Both fighters have turned it up now.
Interesting fact that in Thailand, the groin shot is actually legal.
Really?
You can teep someone to the groin. You can front kick someone to the groin, push them away.
Wow.
You can't strike them like a up kick.
Right.
But you can push them away to the cup, and that's completely legal.
Ooh, good leg kick to the inside. Arthur's working the legs now. I think it's a little bit too late, though.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to hurt Ben now in this final round trying to chop down the legs.
Yeah, he's taking a little too much damage on his own.
That left leg from Arthur is really swollen from where Ben has just been chopping him down. But this one's going to go to the cards, and I think it's going to be a tough one for the judges.
Yeah. I
think that you were right. Collins probably took care of rounds 1 and 2, After that, I think it's a crapshoot. Oh, just missed with that big right hand.
Yeah.
I think Ben would have been throwing, or if Arthur would have been throwing those the whole time. That's what happens when you got buddies fighting.
Yeah. Strong performance by both.
Yeah. You know, they send them out, give hugs, tell everybody, I won this, start yelling, come over, shake hands. Great job for the guys from Kaizen and Capital MMA. You know, and we talk about each other's gyms. How many times does somebody be like, you know what, I like it better over at your gym, I'm coming over?
As far as switching gyms.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes, you know. And you also get guys that are, you know, they kind of bounce around here and there.
Yeah.
They don't have a home gym. I found Disciple in 2014, and I haven't left since, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we try to cultivate. But, you know, it happens. It happens.
Yeah. Going to the judges' cards. Got to thank all the sponsors tonight. Six Toe, Feliciano, all those guys. We have just a great bunch of sponsors. Feliciano did so much work in here. Did such a great job for us, taking care of all the concrete over at Green Village Concrete. Six Toe handles most of our printing, our sand screen printing. He just does a great job. We love having all those folks right here. The folks from Fire Inza and Jersey Mike's, it's just awesome. Everybody's still on their feet trying to find out who won this main event tonight. Arthur Payton III, King Arthur versus Ben Collins. So it looks like we've got everything all squared away. People are on their feet trying to make sure that things are good to go. Got to thank all the ring girls tonight, the bartenders. Make sure you stick around after this if you're listening here in the arena for the bikini contest. Eventually, Josh, they're going to start broadcasting the bikini contest here on WSN. I got to thank all the other podcasters. I saw the guys from Stand Up and Shout Rock Show. I saw the tribe called Jess. Jess was here. I saw Smitty here from Notebook Wagering. So we've had a bunch from all of our podcasts that broadcast on Spotify and YouTube on WSN. All right, it looks like we're ready. Let's throw it down to Chris. Chris, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to announcing the winner, the owner here, Jeff Salisbury of the Salisbury Center and Get Wild Productions, just asked me to make a very special announcement. He wanted me to let you guys know that the winner of tonight's fight, and he has no idea who it is yet, the winner of tonight's fight will be offered a contract on our first TCB Pro-Am card coming up in 2024. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before I read the judges' scorecards, how about a heck of a fight tonight? Let's hear a big round of applause for both of these fighters. Very worthy of the main event. Great job, guys. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. To the judges' scorecards we go. Judge 1 has scored about 48-47, Payton. Judge 2 has scored about 49-46, Collins. And Judge 3 scores about 48-46 for your winner by majority decision and new TCB 170-pound champion. Out of the red corner, it's Arthur Payton.
Wow.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Arthur Payton comes away with a big win. And, Josh, we didn't see that coming. We thought Ben controlled it for most of the evening.
I would have given it to blue corner myself.
Yeah.
But the judges scored it differently.
Hey, and listen, this is where we talk about not letting it go to the judges, right? Because if you let it go to the judges, you never know what they see throughout the evening. Now, we just heard the owner of the Salisbury Center giving the first contract going into 2024 into our contract when we start doing the Pro-Ams. So he will get a chance to be able to fight on that first Pro-Am card. So that's
Like and subscribe to TCB.